Hey. Hello. How you doing tonight? Fast. Y'all. I just, ooh. You know, every now and then I run across something that kind of leaves me like, oh, wow. So, as I was about to do a little digging you know, because I told you I was going to bring up EBG Jizzle. Because something that he said played into what was already in my head about all this gun battle and all this ammunition and all of these guns. High power, all of it. All of that automatic stuff, you know. Drums and military stuff. Military battle. Which the only one that I know of right now off the top of my dome that was Bread Game and Heavy Camp and a part of CMG was Bread Game Nick, who got ambushed and killed. In the Carolinas. I know somebody told me today. I think they said North Carolina. And I remember when EBG Jizzle said wasn't no crimes being solved in Memphis. So I know, you know, I was going to talk about him, and I know that last week I said I was going to check and make sure he's still in jail, but he out of jail, y'all. And that's throwing me because I know yesterday when I saw that shooting in North Memphis, I thought about little said body being found, you know, that had been kidnapped and tortured back 2 months ago. And I remember thinking at first, ooh, good thing Jizzle was still locked up, you know. Because I was saying, if y'all remember, I was saying his bond is $5,000, so he could get out if he wanted to. But the safest place for him at that time, I was saying, was locked up because they were saying that you know, EBG is the most disliked gang in Memphis. That's what the word on the Memphis street is. Shout out to Memphis Street News. So his body popped up, and now he out. Shootings in the North Memphis area. Somebody asked me where was Big 30. They was telling me that the AOB cats that got shot and killed, they AOB. Y'all remember me bringing that up? And that's Pooh Shiesties. So look, so that means that's Big 30. Y'all see how they do me? They test my gangster knowledge. I know a little bit something about a little something. So now I'm saying, oh, he out. They let out Jay. See, remember, I was kind of feeling a little anxiety because Jay Moolah was out. And I was told that Matt Critter would be out soon. So it's almost as if MPD is letting out everybody that them bad ass cops, them, you know, the Scorpion unit may have touched, tampered, or harassed, or taxed. Okay. Yeah. Turn the blind eye and let them kill each other. Type shit. It's almost like that's what's going on right now. And so I was asked earlier about where Sherilyn Saralyn Davis is. Hell, she'll show up for an award ceremony or some type of organization, something that's a pretty face and a smile, you know, pretty eyebrows, you know. She show up to that type of stuff. She don't show up to nothing else though. She remind me of somebody though. A bunch of mouths. Well, let me stop. But anyway, EBG Jizzle, unless they done moved him someplace else to a whole, he ain't in Shelby County. And he could have been out a long time ago because his bond amount was low. So that means trouble. So I'm saying all that to say this. That deadliest weekend is probably about to be even more deadlier. That may be the reason why it was so deadly, because there are several different sets at war right now in Memphis. EBG Jizzle is out. And his partner, Lil said, body was found. That probably took him right on over the edge. Okay? Stay out them streets. Let's hear what he got to say. This is what... yeah, I know. I got to bring something else. I was trying to remember why AOB was on my radar. And... so didn't Gucci Mane sign the AOB? And he signed the Walk Down Gang. And he signed the Double R. Okay. So, y'all know who fund AOB, right? So when I tell you that, so 8 months ago, I uploaded Words of Warning, EBG Jizzle, get out of Memphis. He said nobody was safe. Let's listen. I told y'all, what, last week and all of the week before, I think this was 8 months ago. The streets of Memphis was hot. You know, and here go one of the founders of EBG. So I thought maybe you would believe me if you heard it from his mouth. Let's go. When I'm interviewing, different artists outside. Let me cut it up. Doing, different artists outside of Cali. Let's say a rapper comes to Memphis and he calls you up yo, I need some advice on how do I stay safe. What are some tips that you would give him? Do your show. Don't get a hotel or nothing. Just do your show and go back home. That's it. Don't stay. Don't mess with none of the chicks. Nothing. Don't book a hotel. Just do your show and go back. I'm telling you, it's the best thing. Cause nobody's safe right. I'm talking about from the mayor to the basketball player, bus drop, nothing. Nobody's safe right. I cannot say nowhere. So what did you hear him say? Now, he's right in the middle of the war of Memphis. And his suggestion, not AunTeaFee's, Jizzle, what did you just hear him say? Jizzle, what did you just hear him say? Pay attention. Look at this man in his eyes. He ain't playing with you. He ain't playing at all. And he's sober. Stay, don't mess with none of the chicks, nothing. Don't book a hotel, go back. I'm telling you, it's the best thing. Because nobody's safe right. I'm talking about from the mayor to the basketball. He also offers an explanation as to, how it used to be lines and boundaries and rules to the game. So this ties into he's going to explain to you as well about the rules. Stupid Duke, when he's talking about people's families being hurt.
So it ain't no respect. It ain't no like. It ain't no respecting this shit no more. Like it's anything goes type of shit. Like I say, like it ain't no respect. It ain't no respecting this shit no more. Like it's anything goes type of shit. Like back in the days and shit, motherfucker would catch you with your kids and shit and just keep riding. Like people getting killed in front of their kids. Like
crash out with your kids in the car. They don't care.
Folks killing their family members and shit out here. Like we're all over the world, but like this shit, the way this shit go on in Memphis, this shit crazy. Then like.
I'm really glad I caught this. So when Stupid Duke aunt got kidnapped and he was saying innocent people getting, so it was as if he's saying, okay, so y'all just out here wilding out. Oh, we doing it like that? And then that's when he came with that beating on the wall, putting them in the wall and all of that there. Yeah.
We're all over the world, but like this shit, the way this shit go on in Memphis, this shit crazy. Then like.
I'm really glad I caught this. Because when I see him talking, when he beefing and dissing, I could barely understand him, and he almost sound like, he ain't rap too tight. But that's not the case. He numb. He's absolutely numb and detached. Somewhat afraid for his life, if you ask me. But he's keeping it real, and he being honest about. He's told us about, the streets that ain't safe for nobody. He's also told us that the rules and the boundaries are out the window. So lastly, he gonna tell us why. Let's pay attention. And this is his opinion, who's in the middle of a war. Mm-hmm. This was 8 months ago, y'all. In Memphis, right now.
No, I know murders getting solved and shit, so this shit's just hectic at it right now. Like,
what did he say? He said because ain't no murders getting solved, so it's hectic. Ain't nobody being held accountable for what they doing. Because the cops is dirty. Ain't no murders getting solved because the cops are a part of the problem. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. Zone in Memphis.
So I know murders getting solved and shit, so this shit's just hectic at it right now. Like,
what did he say? He said because ain't no murders getting solved, so it's hectic. Ain't nobody being held accountable for what they doing, so it's hectic. He just connected some things for me. Can y'all hit the like button for me? It looks like another 8 months ago. EBG Jizzle responded that they got their get back for EBG Raw Money, who, got taken out of the game the other day. At the corner store. Those 3 series of 2 shootings in Memphis, North Memphis. So, you know, it's retaliation time. So I think I mentioned the other day, stay out the streets. The streets is burning hot.
8 months ago, it's a repeat. Hot. We on repeat.
Raw Money had beef with Chopper Gang, which is Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, as well as Double R, which is Kato 2 Time in Scar. Kato 2 Time is related to Makita's Cookies. That's Maurice Brothers. Less than 24 hours, they got their get back.
So this is a repeat of what's going on right now.
He on their turf. He was on their turf. Pouring out for his dead homie.
Okay, so I'm going to end it on Bread Game Nick. I'm darking that up some. Moneybag Yo and Black Youngster Affiliate killed Bread Game Nick. Sergeant Nicholas Bobo. He was over artillery, military. Okay. Okay. I can't get it. Okay. Yeah. Killed and gunned down. North Carolina.
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do a little quick update about Bread Gang Nick. I posted about him at the beginning of the week. Found out today that Bread Gang Nick is actually Sergeant Bobo in the Army since 2018. So now the Army has their own investigation going, along with Fayetteville Police Department. So now the Army has their own investigation going, along with Fayetteville Police Department, out of his apartment around 11 o'clock on Tuesday night. And he was DOA. He's affiliated with Moneybag and Black Youngster. I mean, I don't know how close or anything like that, but I do know he's affiliated with them. He actually has a chain, a Bread Gang chain, and a heavy count chain.
He had them both, absolutely.
But,
so he was heavily involved. He was dead in.
Light Youngster. I mean, I don't know how close or anything like that, but I do know he's affiliated with them. He actually has a chain, a Bread Gang chain, and a heavy count chain. But y'all check out for stopping by.
More breaking news coming out overnight as a man is dead, and this morning his car is missing as Fayetteville police say
none of Bread Game Heavy Camp CMG
was shot and killed right
went
outside his
to his
apartment
funeral,
at the
said
Enclave
nothing.
Family Square in Fayetteville. Investigators believe the
No
car was
RIP,
either
no
stolen
nothing.
or some other how missing. According to police, this is not a random crime. We're still working to find out more about what exactly transpired. We'll keep you updated again here on air and on the news app.
It was a hit.
Hey, what the fuck up? What's up, nigga? Fuck up, pussy. CMG Heavy Camp nigga play with this shit, you gonna gap. You gonna grip. I'm gonna go grip. You gonna go I'm gonna rest in peace.
They didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. He didn't acknowledge it. Nothing. Okay? Only person who RIP'd him was Lil Migo. Okay? Okay? Okay, y'all. Until next time. Until next time. AunTeaFee about the hey. What y'all think about that? Talk to me in the comment section. I'm telling y'all everything y'all need to know. I already got it. I already got a connection. 9 times out of 10, I just parked it. You know what I mean? Until it makes sense. I'll never erase the fact for a fiction, for a storyline or narrative. I ain't gonna do that. You may not understand where I'm going with it at the time I'm driving that bad thing, but I know where I'm going. So that's why when people come saying, "Well, what does that have to do about Dolph?" If you ain't been along for the ride, you're not gonna be able to connect that dot. It's all full circle, baby. It's all full circle. It's deep. It's deep. That's deep. I'll holler at y'all later.